Mavs fans, welcome into today's show. And today I'm breaking down a potential free agent target for the Dallas Mavericks this summer. Jerami Grant of the Denver Nuggets just declined his player option for the 2020-21 regular season, which makes him an unrestricted free agent for the Denver Nuggets this season. Now, Bleacher Report put out an article mentioning some ambitious free agents every team could target. And Jay Crowder was their original mention for the Mavs. But later you scroll down and they said, hey, they could potentially go after Jerami Grant. And I would absolutely love that. Jerami Grant is a versatile forward who can play either the 3 or the 4 and was a perfect fit next to Nikola Jokic in Denver this past season. Now, he didn't play as well in Denver as he did in OKC these past couple of years, but he was still a great presence off the bench. And in times when Paul Millsap was down, he started alongside Jokic as well. This year, he put up 11.5 points per game, only 3.5 rebounds, which wasn't great rebounding numbers for a bigger guy like him, and 1.2 assists. His field goal percentage was up near 47%, and he was also shooting nearly 40% from 3. Now, he doesn't shoot that often from 3, but when he shoots them from the corner, he makes them most of the time. Now, Jerami Grant is a guy I would love for our Dallas Mavericks to go ahead and pursue and sign this summer. I think he'd be a great fit next to Porzingis. I think he'd be a great fit off the bench next to a guy like Maxi Kleber. But what free agents will the Dallas Mavericks actually end up signing this summer? I want you to make some predictions down in the comment section below. And if you think it's Jerami Grant, that would make me a very happy Mavs fan. I'll tell you that much. Now, here's the thing. Jerami Grant is usually playing the power forward position, and the Mavs already have 4 big men under contract for next year. Kristaps Porzingis, who really starts at the 5, but also plays a lot of the power forward position, of course, is there. He is your other superstar alongside Luka Doncic. But you've also got Maxi Kleber, who's a great forward, someone who's really, really helped out Dallas and been a great, great guy for the Mavs this year. Willie Cauley-Stein is also here. He's healthy, and he does have a player option. He's not for sure going to be back, but I wouldn't be surprised if he picks up that player option. And then you got Boban Marjanovic as well. Now, of course, I haven't listed Dwight Powell here because he is sidelined with that torn Achilles, so we're not going to include him in this mix. So maybe you don't want another big man on the roster like Jerami Grant. Well, that's okay, because he can also play the 3, which would make him a perfect wing in Dallas, which Dallas is desperately in need of. They've got Tim Hardaway Jr. and Dorian Finney-Smith ready to go. They are their starters, absolutely. Finney-Smith can play the 3 or the 4. Tim Hardaway Jr., meanwhile, is usually suited at the shooting guard position. Justin Jackson will be back next year, but he hasn't been that great this year, so I don't expect a lot of minutes for him in the coming seasons. And then Courtney Lee and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist are both hitting free agency. I wouldn't expect either of them back in Dallas anyway. So let's say the Mavs go out and get Jerami Grant, a guy who can play the 3 or the 4. Well, then you've got him alongside a guy who, like Dorian Finney-Smith, that can also play the 3 or the 4. Now, the difference here is that Jerami Grant is better suited at power forward, while Dorian Finney-Smith, I believe, is better suited at the small forward position. But they can interchange, and they could play alongside each other. And you could potentially get 2 very versatile power forwards and small forwards in these 2 guys. Dorian Finney-Smith this year has put up nearly 9 points per game, a little over 9 points per game, and pulling down over 5 rebounds. He's having an incredible season. And you put him next to Jerami Grant, that would be a lot of fun. So, Mavs fans, if you want to keep up with all the daily Dallas Mavericks coverage, you're going to have to scroll down and hit that subscribe button. The link is down below, or we made it easy for you. It's big, it's red, it says subscribe. So make sure you subscribe to all things Mavs.